Welcome everybody to number 10. Look at that, we start off strong with the Alabamian. Big burnout, another set of burnouts. Swenson and Lanny's satellite in the other lane, two satellites going at it. Pee Wee Wallace always did a good job at Cayuga. Make short work of that deal. Jungle Jim in the red car.
We think.
Could be.
It's hard to read the number.
Can't see the number exactly. The Frantic Ford. Look at that burnout. Beautiful, out of S&W race cars in Pennsylvania.
Can't do the burnouts like that anymore on a prepared track.
That is, yeah, totally unprepared, no glue whatsoever. This is the red Don Shoemaker Vega of Raymond Beetle. Beetle being a team driver for years before he saved up enough money to buy into the Blue Max of Harry Schmidt. Up against Swenson and Lanny's Vega. Peters and Parker getting real sideways off the line. Peter Pliff of the Toronto Plating small block Ford powered dragster did very well with that car. Considering the budget. 4-speed Nova. Don't know who that is. We certainly know about the Smith Brothers machine. Beautiful car. Look at this two-door 64 Chevelle wagon. I hope they saved that.
Stick car,
that is
too.
a rare machine.
I think that's out of Western New York. A lot of Niagara cars that come up and play.
And of course we know lots about this car. Exists today almost in very same up against Glenn Miller in his 6-cylinder 4-speed car.
The big
Vanny
man.
Brothers, and there's a Rat Poison out of Mills Performance, a Buffalo area car. 4-speed car, de-altered I believe. Hugging the center line, Jim Oddie. That dragster way out ahead. I think his big Hemi is going to reel him in, as he usually did back in the day. No, he didn't get it this time.
No, that's weird.
Ronnie Rudnick.
Out
This
of
thing
shape.
was a lane changer. Ron Rudnick out of the Rochester area. This is the very first picture that we've seen of the snow job. Same car moved out through the years. Now in green with a lot more chassis work. Blown and injected machine double B altered. Moving into the last version of the snow job. Silver with flames. Ron's custom shop. Beautiful Bob Steyer shot there. You can see the chassis is much more refined, but still an evil handling machine. Never went the same place twice, and ended up almost losing his life in it. I never saw 3 passes he put together that were straight.
Yep.
In the end, he almost died in the car.
Peter
Pliff of, again, the Toronto Plating D Dragster. Pete Pliff of out of Toronto, here with a Buick Nailhead and a very old Scotty Fenn chassis at Niagara, moving up to this more modern dragster. This with a 289 Ford, now sponsored by Toronto Plating. A lot of chrome plating on this machine. Full crowd here at Dragway Park. Later on, there he is receiving some kind of Red Cap Awards. Did very well with very little money. Car later became the Alien with Mike Eder. Turned it into a rear-engine dragster, Eder did.
Nice guy. Ford powered.
289 Ford. Vanny's G modified production. 50-pound flywheel. Breaks a lot of parts.
Drive shafts aplenty.
Oh, man.
All right, coming up next, the Rat Poison Corvette taking on the Peters and Parker Fiat. Very beautiful car. And Doug Heaney in his Vega. Rare shot of that car.
Looks like he two-stepped it there.
Two-stepped it off the line, it looked like, but he's still getting it down the track. This is amazing. The car in the background there was my buddy growing up. That's Dave Carey with his big inch Gremlin, 401 Gremlin. And that's Digger Yates taking the Jungle Jim go-kart down. Isn't that cool?
Yep.
Bill Levitt, Quickie 2 against the Frantic Ford. This could be Ron Rivero.
Quite likely Rivero, yeah.
Yeah,
at this point.
sliding around the track.
Man,
These
oh,
guys
man.
had balls.
Laundry out at about 900 feet.
Yeah. And another pair of funny cars, Pee Wee versus Beetle.
Look at the burnout. Just incredible.
These guys knew how to put on a show. No wonder I got hooked. And big time pedal coming out of Beetle. And I think he takes the win. Yes, he does. Look at that.
Man, oh, man.
King and Marshall. Plymouth Satellite versus Svensson and Lanny.
Division 1 hitters. We were very blessed to be in Division 1, land of Ned. We're number
Northeast
1.
Division. I got that license plate on my wall. And Swenson and Lanyarn gets up there in front.
Good old Swedish boys or something like that.
And James Russell Lieberman, if it in fact is him in the car, it could be Pete Williams. It could be just about anybody. I think that's some 140 it looked like.
Jungle Jake Crimmins
Could have
was in
been.
the seat for a while.
Against the Hill Brothers, they were perennial runners at Toronto Motorsport, Cayuga. They always put on a good show. They hurt a lot of parts, but
Low buck deal, but
Yeah.
considering what they had to work with, they did very well.
Groovy Grubworm in the Challenger now, the
XP
XP3,
car,
yeah, against Mr. Morrison. He was sponsored by Performance Improvements, Carbold, and Northern Performance over the years.
Engineered Racing thrown
Engineered
in there
Racing,
as well.
yeah. Storm Along,
John and Maureen Fenn.
That
Great
is a
story on
cool
that
car.
machine. Storm Along, many-time national record holders for sure. Fenn and the Cuda. Oh, look at this. Blaine and
no,
this car later became the Henderson and no, this is
that's John Freeman, isn't
John
it?
Freeman and Blaine.
There
we
you go.
We all remember this car, the Armorall. John Paxson, I believe he's dead now.
That was something else
Oh,
to see.
wow.
You didn't
That
live
was
until you
crazy.
saw that. Scared the living daylights
That
out
was
of
in the Chevelle, but that was Forrest and Everett in the Gremlin ex-Chili Willy car. Exists today on the streets in Brampton. Unknown in the 69 Camaro. Smith Brothers, of course, in the second LO29 car. That's the automatic car. Burke and Jensen, brand new. Vanny Brothers in the 55. Racing Head Service out of Memphis, Tennessee.
Takes out Freddie Splay. And that's all for this edition. See you for number 11, folks.